Since 1999, the City of Waco has funded Project Promise at a total of $588,560. That is a total of 12 years of support for over 200 Waco students through the CDBG funds. In the past year, 66 Waco ISD gifted and talented students who are considered at risk because of low socioeconomic status received 4 courses in University for Young People, along with mentors, meals, and transportation. Because of your partnership with Baylor, students involved in Project Promise are now aspiring to higher education. On behalf of these students and their families, thank you so much for your support.
Since 2004, Compassion Ministries has received over $169,000 in CDBG funds for our transitional housing program. During the past year, we have served over 42 families with 83 children and 25 single females with housing and supportive services. Our goal is to reintegrate them into permanent housing and employment. Because of CDBG funds, we have enabled these residents to not only make a life change, but be able to sustain that change and not be recycled through the system. Although we are proud to be able to serve the families we did with the only transitional housing facility in McLennan County, 87 families with 197 children and 41 single females were unable to be served due to lack of space. We sincerely appreciate your support and could not do what we do without you. Thank you very much.
Thanks to almost $2.5 million in funding from the Community Development Block Grant Program since 1998, the City of Waco Parks and Recreation Department has been able to add many improvements at the 16 parks that are located in eligible areas. This funding has allowed the City of Waco to make a tremendous improvement in the quality of life in these neighborhoods. All of these parks are heavily used by nearby residents, and several are adjacent to schools and daycare centers where the improvements provide a recreational opportunity for children in those programs. Funds from the Community Development Block Grant Program have provided safe places for children to play, created shaded spots for families and community groups to socialize, and improve the look of Waco.
I want to take this opportunity to express my appreciation for the CDBG grants that we have been receiving for the past 5 years. Over $150,000 have made such a tremendous improvement to our ability to do the cutting-edge preventative mental health work that with babies and very small children that no one else in the state of Texas is doing, and probably, as far as we know, no one in the United States is doing this kind of brain development work, and it would not be possible without the help of the CDBG grants.
NeighborWorks Waco has been receiving home and CDBG funds from the City of Waco since 1994. The total amount of the funds we receive is a little over $3 million in home dollars and a little over $700,000 in CDBG funds. Without these funds, these families would not be able to obtain home ownership and receive a very affordable mortgage payment. These funds provided to us has impacted our organization tremendously. They have been able to provide us the resources and the expertise that we need in order to build capacity for the organization. We also have a foreclosure intervention counseling component that's been added to the organization, and they have done tremendous things for the community.
Since 1998, Habitat for Humanity has partnered with the City of Waco to build homes with over 70 families. The City of Waco has provided $1.75 million of home funds in helping to partner with the community to build homes with those families. Habitat leverages the funds given by the city with private donations and the house payments of the houses that we sell for no profit and no interest. Habitat for Humanity is unique in its ability to make home ownership possible for very low-income families in our community, families who would otherwise be living in inadequate housing. The city's partnership has helped us to over double our capacity of the number of families that we've served, and for each dollar that the city provides, we provide at least $3 of private funding and volunteer hours to help build the homes. The City of Waco is a crucial partner to Habitat's work in our community.
I want to thank the City Council for investing in Waco Community Development over the last 10 years. You've been an integral part of our success And since we started, we've been able to help 1,257 new families, and 151 of those have become homeowners. And it was because of your investment in CDBG and home funds that allowed us to do that. About 150,000 of that is CDBG funds for the IDA Individual Development Account program that we've had going since 2007. About 79 homeowners are now valued at $6.5 million worth of new homes to Waco. We thank you for that investment. And you also have invested in our neighborhood in North Waco, $350,000 in streets and sidewalks and street lights. And then lastly, the thing that people notice most is the homes that are in North Waco. About $900,000 worth of new homes that you've invested in, but that actually turned into 41 new homes, 15 houses that were remodeled, and about $5 million worth of new homes in North Waco.
We at Mission Waco, we've received 2 different community development block grants. One of those is for the Marginalized Worker Program. This program we've had since 2003, and the grant provides about $50,000 a year, cumulative about $289,000. And we provide job search, job coaching. We help people with computer skills, how to learn how to apply for jobs online, taking them through it step by step, how to go on the interviews, if they've got a poor job history, how to overcome that in an interview or how to talk about it honestly. We also help them if they don't have recent job history, they can go out on some short-term job training, and the grant provides for a subsidy for those work experiences for them. The second program that we have is My Brother's Keeper, which is a homeless shelter that opened in December of 2004. We've been receiving city funds from the Community Development Block Grant since 2005, and the cumulative amount on that is about $178,000. We receive anywhere between, over the years, I think it's been between 22 and last year was 26,000, and this helps pay for one of the emergency shelter monitors. So we really are appreciative of the money, and it is very critical to our funding, and we're thankful for this opportunity to ask you for it again.
Since 1998, the City of Waco engineering and traffic departments have received $2.4 million in grant funds to upgrade and replace and also install new sidewalks and do safety improvements around different areas of town. These sidewalks have allowed us to expand our sidewalks program primarily around the elementary schools, where we have a number of walk-in students and there are no sidewalks provided. This provides a safe environment for the kids to be able to get to school. Without CDBG funding, the City of Waco Traffic and Engineering Department would have to scale back such projects. Many of these sidewalk projects would be designed and just put on the shelf and left until future funds could be provided, either through City of Waco bonding projects or general funds as needed. So without these funds, our efforts would be severely limited.